Okay, so in this video, we're gonna create an IAM user. We're gonna see how we can have create an IAM user and then how we can use that particular IAM user to log into my AWS console. So right now, as you can see, I'm logging with the TechCheck projects user. Okay, and if I click on user section, I have only one user. So this is my root user, which when I created my AWS account. So this got created by default and you can choose any name. Now, if I have to create a user, I will click on add users. Okay. Then you will type the username. Let's say I'm going to name this user as Ayush. And here, as I told you, you can define like you can create an IAM user of programmatic type, or maybe you want to uh, like when you want to give your user only the CLI access, you can choose the access key. And when you want your user to have a username and password so that you can use that credentials to log in on the UI of the AWS, then you can need to create a password based user. Okay. So the difference between both of them is if I click here, it will generate the UI based user. When I say UI based means I will go to my aws.com sign in page and then it will generate an ID and then I am username and then password. But if I'm interacting with AWS using the CLI, then I need to create this programmatic access user, which will give me an access key ID and a secret access key. Okay, so for this demo, let's create an management console user. Okay, and now let me put a password. Let's say custom password. So let me put that. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, so I have created a password. I will click on next. So now if I talk about these are the existing policies in your AWS account. So IAM comes with some pre-existing policies, right? We have the administrator access, we have Alexa. If I go to EC2, so we have the EC2 full access. So you can define the level of access that you want to give to your user, right? So let's say for this demo, I just want to give the EC2 full access to this particular user. Okay. And then I'm going to click on next. Then I can add tags here. So you can say the name of the user is Ayush. And then I'm going to click on create user. So as soon as you will click on create user, so you will get the like email login instruction via email. So this is the sign in URL that that you will get. Okay, if you want to log into this AWS account. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open a new tab. Okay, and then I'm going to click here, paste that URL here, and then I'm going to try to log into my AWS account using that. Okay, so this is my AWS account ID, 12-digit account ID. Then I'm going to type the IAM username, and then I'm going to type the password. So let me put as my password, then click on sign in, and boom, we have successfully logged in with the Ayush user that we just recently created. And remember, right, I attached the EC2 full access permission only. So I should be able to go to EC2 and do whatever I want. Like I can create a new server and delete anything and do whatever I want, right? But if I go to S3 here, go to my S3, because this user has only access to the EC2, right? So you see, I'm not able to see any S3 bucket, even if I'm not able to create any S3 bucket, right? These all tabs are blanked for me because this Ayush user doesn't have the access to this particular AWS service. Only it can access the EC2. So if I go to my EC2, I should be able to see my currently running servers, and yep, I can delete them and I can add a new one as well. So I hope that makes sense. Okay. And yep, just try this similar thing out in your own labs. And I'll see you in the next lecture. Thank you.